Everyone, and welcome to the Search Bar Opera Media. This is a video which means a lot to me personally. My 21st year in life has been a year of growth and transformation, and a year where I have learned a lot of things. You know, when I was in Dubai and I moved out of Dubai to NYC. Um, I was extremely scared, and I don't know what it would be like living without my parents, and what kind of life I would live, whether I would be disciplined, whether I would be indisciplined, whether I would really be dedicated to my work, whether I would slack off. I just didn't know anything much about how things would turn out. It was the first time I was really scared of my future, and doing things on my own, and everything was so it everything was so abundant that at the time it felt so terrifying looking at the amount of opportunities which were there. I mean, it was great looking at the amount of opportunities which were there, but it was also very terrifying because there were lots of choices available to me, and I don't know what to do with them. But it was great because I learned a lot from people around me, and fortunately I was with a group of people who were very inspiring and uplifting, and they taught me a lot about how different people behave and how people communicate with each other and how different people relate to other people, all that stuff. And it was very inspiring, and it was a wonderful eye opener for me personally. And this life is short. Well, people think that by not taking any risks or by playing safe by going on the safe route, um, life will be fine and it'll be easy, everything will be great. But the experiences that you get in your life since you're a child to whatever age you are at currently are priceless. It's worth more than money, it's worth more than every single thing that you have in the moment. The experiences matter. The good ones, the bad ones, the average ones, the ugly ones, the wonderful ones, anything. It matters, yeah. And thankfully, I learned a lot from the people around me, and I was, the privilege to meet so many teachers who are very inspiring, and so many friends who are very inspiring, and you know, it was also a pleasure to understand what it was like living with different people and who are not my parents, because I had to do a lot of that when I was in NYC, and because of the huge roommate culture there. And before this, I also did not realize the value of money as such. I had a really bad habit of spending heavily on stuff, or stuff which I didn't need as such. And there was a time when things were not very good, and my housing situation was very bad. Um, at one point of time, for 4 days, Um, I lived in an apartment where I shared a house with four people, and it was like a temporary housing facility. And that's when I realized that I need a lot lesser, not less, to live with, really. You'll be surprised, you'll be amazed at how little you need in your life. You know, having good food, couple of meals, and maybe a good bed to sleep on. I think with your luggage, I think it's enough. It really is. And of course, you've got to take care of your basic needs, and it's very important. But really, as far as long as these things are, intact, life's good. You know. I also learned a lot of new skills like stand-up comedy, and I also started working on my craft, that is, acting and even direction to a certain extent, because I used to be coached by teachers, and I used to watch my friends act as well. So it really is helping with direction as well. And when you're away from home, sometimes it gets hard because you miss your family and you miss your friends. It's like 8 months away from home, and not seeing your friends and family, and just after being in Dubai for like what 10, 20 years, 10 years. This is my second return to Dubai, basically. I mean, the first time I returned back to Dubai was 2006, and the second return was September 2018. But it was wonderful. It was a wonderful time. It was great. The experiences which I had were amazing. uh, it taught me a lot. Okay, all the experiences are not very good, and I don't wish some of the experiences on other people. But but on a personal level, it has taught me a lot, and it's what I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful that I am alive. I'm able to do this video for you. It's such a privilege doing this video for you, because who knows, if I was in a different position, I may not have been able to do this for you. And this life is short. Embrace every moment of it. Like, live each and every moment of your life like it's your last, and make something meaningful happen. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Saj Palobra Media. Goodbye.